Okay, so let's talk about how to actually do the measurements in the lab. So what you'll want to do is get a battery, some wires, a light bulb, and this ammeter. So there's a lot of things you can do with this lab. It's very, very helpful. There's a lot of things that you can do to change. So first of all, if you want to change the value for the voltage, and I suggest clicking values on, you can click on the voltage and you can change it all the way from 0 volts, which you would not want, all the way up to 120 volts and everything in between. So you can change the voltage very easily. So when I say you need 5 different voltages for your current versus voltage experiment, try to make them so that they are nice even intervals so you can count up by a constant value. Okay, so you can adjust the battery that way. You can do the exact same thing with the light bulb. Okay, all the way from 0 ohms, which you don't want, all the way up to 120 ohms and everything in between. Again, pick when you're doing the current versus resistance, pick a constant value to go by. When you're not changing the voltage, I need to know what voltage you're using for the other experiment. And when you're not changing the resistance, I need to know what resistance you're using for the other experiment. So make sure that you let me know. As far as setting up the circuit, what you'll do is hook the wires up to what you need to. So hook the wires up to the light bulb. You can kind of do it however you want to. Hook up on this side here, hook up to here. And then this thing here, the ammeter, is what's going to read your current. So you hook it up to one end of the light bulb, hook it up to the wire, and then it'll give you the values. Right now for my 60 volt battery and 20 ohm light bulb, I have a current of 3 amps. And so this is what you're going to use to measure your values, whatever the case may be. Okay? There's other things you can play around with if you want to be, silly or whatever, and, do a dollar bill or a paper clip or a coin or a eraser or a dog or whatnot. The problem with using any of those other things is I don't believe you can change the resistance on them, and the resistance are usually fairly extreme for some of them. So just be careful. It might make it hard to get values that you want. But it's pretty straightforward as far as using the lab and playing around with it. It's very flexible and manageable. So go ahead and work on that part now.